Hello, I'm Dr. Victor Chen. Besides authoring over a dozen health books, I have seen health from different perspectives. From the viewpoint of a Western educated physician, where I had received my training, the incentive-motivated pharmaceutical sales representative, a sales and marketing manager of a multinational drug company, medical director of 2 American healthcare companies selling pharmaceuticals, vitamins, anesthesia, skincare products, medical and pediatric nutrition, as well as being the head of scientific affairs of Asia of a German multinational pharmaceutical firm, and as a sports-loving doctor. We certainly live in exciting times. As medical science brings us closer to immortality, we can now live fuller and more enriching lives, even with advancing age. In recent times, there has been a great explosion of interest in health, wellness, and health supplements. Concurrently, there has been an explosion in the amount of health supplements and health foods that are being promoted and offered. Often promoters of these products will make many claims. For the average individual, it is difficult to validate all these claims and decide what is really appropriate for their condition. Far too often, these products offer a panacea or a cure-all promise. They tend to give people an idea that a pill or a nutritional supplement will do wonders even without modifications to lifestyle, such as diet and exercise. Of more serious concern is a large amount of nutritional supplements, medicines, and extremely strong protein supplements are being recommended and sold by people with little knowledge of health sciences, motivated only by commercial interest. Healthy living is not just about a pill, a particular diet or exercise regimen. It is an attitude that encompasses diet, exercise, and many other factors. The explosion in health matters is legitimate, as it is estimated over 80% of all illnesses have environmental and lifestyle causes. But the public should be given the correct information. We must all see the merit in each health discipline and not be myopic by only looking at one school of thought. What this channel aims to do is to put all these many claims into a balanced perspective, so that we do not look at individual tree trunks in the jungle with regards to our health, but to appreciate the overall forest. Your total health is dependent on living in newness and wholeness of life, and you should not be a slave to a product or a particular diet. Man is born free, but indeed, everywhere in his life, he is in chains. It is the truth that this channel will espouse that will set you free. We are living in the information age, but we certainly aren't living in the age of health. Modern diseases such as diabetes, heart diseases, and cancer are actually rising despite advances in modern medicine in diagnosing and treating diseases. It is hence not surprising that today, increasing number of health consumers are turning to alternative health treatments and practices, fueling an explosion in demand for information on health topics. There's no doubt that mainstream medicine is an increasingly progressive science. Through increasingly complex research methods, we continue to gain knowledge of the human body and have developed treatments that will halt and sometimes reverse the progression of many diseases. Advances in medicine have become intrinsic to our culture. We expect that there's always a pill for every illness. However, despite the funds and research, many illnesses from cancer to the common cold continue without a cure. In fact, while modern medicine has had many successes in many areas, there's a growing recognition that the pairing of disease with a solution is no longer effective. The reason is that illnesses cannot be isolated from lifestyle factors. The health of each individual is constantly influenced by events within and outside the body. These range from genetic inheritance, emotions, relationships, food, the quality of the air and the water a person consumes. Any healing has to work within this framework. Many people are increasingly disillusioned by brief appointments with doctors who focus on the disease organ or symptom rather than the entire human being. Having been trained as a doctor, I would say that medical science teaches its exponents how to diagnose a disease, understand the pathology behind the disease, and then decide on the best medical or surgical cure. At best, better doctors have combined empathy, understanding, and sympathy with their technical knowledge. By contrast, there's a new movement to encourage individuals to take responsibility for their health and well-being under the guidance of a medical practitioner. Unfortunately, doctors are not well versed with well-plowed alternative therapies that have been at different times and different cultures the mainstream of health maintenance and treatment. Developing fields like nutraceuticals recognize that nutrition is an integral part of treatment, but most medical schools don't even have a week of training on the subject. In fact, more and more medical doctors are recognizing the limitations of modern medicine and are becoming more open towards alternative forms of therapy. This is part of a growing realization that one consultation, one course of tablets, one operation is not necessarily going to fix a health problem, and that one practitioner or one treatment approach may not be the complete answer. Many different alternative therapies are available. Different ones suit different constitutions. In making your choice, it is vital that you know your own needs, the benefits and limitations of each different therapy, and then establish what will work best for you. This channel is meant to be informative rather than prescriptive.